You know, I'm gonna be flat out honest about this, as it's been on my mind for a long time, but I've just never had the urge to actually bring it up and talk about it. But I think it's time I finally talk about it, as I just can't hold it back any longer. Ever since I have beaten 5020 Deluxe and no Defcoin, or just 5020 Deluxe as a whole, I've actually never felt satisfied with either of those wins. And there are quite a few reasons as to why. I think we should focus on the most important one, which is the lower FPS I had when playing the game. For those who don't know, when I was playing UCN Deluxe, I had a lower frame rate than 60. And while it may not seem like a big issue at first, it actually changes a lot of things, some good and some bad. Some examples is that the office scrolling is slower, Golden Freddy gives more time to react to him, the mask characters give more time to react to them, Old Man Consequences gives more time to catch the fish, Plushtrap takes longer to leave his chair, Bonnet moves slower in the office, and Afton takes longer to leave the event, and probably many other things that I didn't mention. And while some of these may not seem too bad at first glance, some of these things actually affected my runs a lot, and they some of these things made me survive situations I should not have survived at all. As some examples, Bonnet moving slower and the mask characters giving me more time to react. Like, if they were to appear like as soon as I flipped up the camera or while I was winding the music box, I had more than enough time to check the ducks, deal with whatever the hell's going on in there, check the event system, deal with what's going on in there, do close off Mr. Hugs and whatever, and go back to Funtime Foxy's cam, and still have time to put on the mask and click Bonnet's nose. And also, some other things, Plushtrap taking longer to leave, it made Nightmare Freddy more of an issue as I had to spend more time on the cameras. Like right there. And after taking longer to leave, it made me lose more power than I should have, and also caused me to die at 5:55 when I was doing my attempts at NDC. But also, but and now let's fast forward 3 months later after I beat NDC. I actually finally have a PC that isn't complete utter trash. And ever since I've gotten this PC, there's one thing that I've wanted to do, and that one thing is just to go back to 5020 is go back to UCN Deluxe and rebeat 5020 NDC on it in actual good recording, smooth frame rate, whatever stuff. Yeah, and as weird as it sounds, like I know you're probably wondering, like, hey, how come I'm not gonna go back to 5020 Deluxe with the Def Coin and stuff? Well, I already did. Last night I beat 5020 Deluxe with the Def Coin. Somehow did it in under an hour. But anyways, that's like aside from the fact. Like, expect a video on that later today or something. I don't know. But and well, I would like to say with my no Def Coin attempts, I'm gonna be live streaming them. This is just so I don't run the risk of going insane or anything. You know, like, just need that company and support from other people, like, while I'm attempting it, you know. And these live streams, they're gonna be an hour or long, 2 hours, well, like an hour or two long, maybe 3 hours long, maybe longer, depending on how I'm feeling. And well, simply with all this being said, let's hope for the best of my NDC attempts, and I'll see you all at the live stream later today.